Good morning, students. Welcome all of you to the English literature class. Students, today in the English literature class, I am going to teach you second part of chapter number 8, and you know well that is all about an important figure of world, and that is none other than Maria Sharapova. So you have heard about her, I think. She was a Russian girl, okay, who reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18 years old, okay. And as you read about her, see if you can draw the comparison between her and Santosh Yadav. So students, we have read about Santosh Yadav in the first part of chapter number 8. Now we are reading second part, that is all about Maria Sharapova. Okay. So here is another inspirational story about how a girl from village, okay, and facing with so many odds, how she became the world number 1 champion, okay, world number 1 tennis sensation. Now you can see through this passage. So let us start. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova. So here we can see something that makes you feel friendly, feel friendly about Maria Sharapova. Something at odds with her ready smile and a glamorous attire. And you can see she has a ready smile, and she has always worn glamorous attire, and that is not so much odd to her position and to her attitude. And that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22 August 2005 to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. And whatever something else different from other girl was in Maria Sharapova that helped her to become the number one tennis sensation in the world on 22 August, that is 22nd August 2005. All this happened in almost no time. That means very quickly Maria Sharapova got this title, got this position, poised beyond her years. That means she was so much calm and composed that a girl of her age cannot be like her. So poised beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager, that means Maria Sharapova was born in Siberia, okay, in Russia. And she was born, took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Pinnacle means to the extreme, to the top position. She just spent 4 years to come to the top position. Okay. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world, began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. So now this rapid success came within 9 years, okay, and this success came before 9 years when he started to take to this game. That was the starting, okay, and after 9 years she got the title, and that is all about her sacrifice and her endurance. Endurance is power of tolerating some hard work. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. So when she was 9 years old, she was just stepping towards her 10th birthday. She just left her village, okay, and she left for Florida in USA with her father, okay, That trip to Florida with her father Yuri launched her on the path to success and stardom. So that journey which started then, that brought her to the topmost position. Okay? And brought her the fame of a star, that means stardom. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2 year separation from her mother, Yelena. And this actually not came so easily. She had to suffer a lot. She was alone. She was alone from her mother, okay? And heart-wrenching 2 year separation from her mother. That means she did not see her mother for at a stretch 2 years. Okay? The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia. Latter means Maria's mother was forced to stay back in the village, that means in Siberia. Why? Because of visa restrictions. There was restrictions on visa. Maria's mother could not have some visa. The 9-year-old girl had already learned an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. Maria Sharapova, though she was a little girl that time, she learned a lesson that this tennis will bring her fame, popularity and everything she wanted. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. Now, when Maria Sharapova looks back, she tells that I was very much alone. Okay? I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could do, as much as he could to keep my tennis training going. So he could not see me either. So Maria Sharapova could not see her mother, and she could not see her father as well, because her father used to work hard for her training so that she could complete her training and she could go to the top, she could achieve the goal. So her mother helped her, her father also cooperated her very, very heartily. Okay? Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. As because Maria Sharapova was very little of age at that time, when she was staying with her fellow players, she just used to go to bed very early, that means at 8 p.m. Other tennis pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and the other senior players just used to come at 11 p.m. that means at night at 11 p.m. and wake up me and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. And those senior students, senior players used to make Maria Sharapova do lot of works, okay, lot of works in the hostel, that means where she was staying. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. So Maria Sharapova did not lose her with the insult, with the activities, hard work. She was just becoming mentally tough and tougher day by day. I learned how to take care of myself. Maria learned how to help herself. I never thought of quitting because I knew that I wanted what I wanted. Maria Sharapova did not want to quit her practice, did not want to let her goal alone. Okay? She knew what she wanted. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. Maria Sharapova knew that she had nothing, and she knew that she came from nothing, so she needed to do these things. She was forced to do that thing which she was pursuing. So I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. So whatever insult, whatever hard work she had to do, but those could not dampen her spirit. She just became steadfast and she was determined to pursue her dream. That toughness runs through Maria even today. Today also, when Maria Sharapova is mature enough, that toughness is there in her as well. It was the key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. So that for that mental toughness and for that determination, she got the 2004 Wimbledon tennis crown, that means position. And in the next year, in 2005, she became the world number one women's tennis champion. Okay. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the young star herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So this girl coming from Siberian cold place, and from there she has reached the summit of tennis, and there are so many fans who were mad about her. But Maria Sharapova did not pay attention to those things. She was not so sentimental. She did not give her room for sentiment. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. When she was asked about her determination, about her toughness, she just answers that she was born to show that. She was born to sacrifice everything for achieving a goal. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. So Sharapova tells that I am concentrating in my job. I always concentrate on my job, and what I want to do, I do with my heart. Okay? And up to the success, I continue my work. And this is my mantra. That means hard work is the key to my success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. Maria Sharapova spent most of her life in America, and she has the American accent. That means she has tendency to pronounce all the words in American style, but she loves to parade with Russian citizens, Russian nationals. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. So though some people believe that she is American as because she lives in America, she has accent of American language, but she clears all doubt. She tells, I am Russian. I am a Russian. It is true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. So US played a big part in my life, but I am Russian. I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So she is proud to be Russian, though she spent most part of her life in America. So this is one of the great things of Maria Sharapova. Like any number of teenage sensation, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. So Maria Sharapova is like other human being. She likes other things. That means she likes hobbies like fashion, singing and dancing. Okay. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. So one of the famous writers, Arthur Conan Doyle, she likes to read his stories. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So she likes pancakes, she likes chocolate spread on cake and fizzy orange drinks, and at the same time she likes to wear sophisticated gowns. That is very much odd. with these likings. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. So you cannot rarely distinguish Maria Sharapova from others. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. So she is in the top position because of her talent, because of her hard work, and because of her desire to succeed. Few would grudge her riches she is now reaping. So there are some persons who would complain about her riches, that she has earned so many riches, that's why she is talking like this way and she behaves like this way. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. And when she is asked about her monetary profit being the world number one, she tells what? Of course, money is a motivation. Yes, money gives us encouragement to do better and better and best. Tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So money is not all. Though money plays a great part in our life, but I had a dream to become number one, and that I got and that I made practical. This is the main thing. Okay. So this is all about Maria Sharapova. So with this I want to read another poem that is on the same chapter 8 on killing a tree. Okay. I have written here, you can see some important points about Maria Sharapova and some important theme. That is one important theme of this poem. Okay. At the age of 9 years, she left for USA with father. Next, at the age of 18 years, she became world number one women's tennis player. Mental toughness and desire for success, readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top. This is all about Maria Sharapova. Now on killing a tree. This is the theme. Killing of tree is written by G. Patel. Okay? And theme of the poem is killing a tree is not an easy task. The strength and the toughness tree gets from the earth, sun and the air is so huge that man cannot finish it at a time. I think this is very much simple language you can understand. It takes a lot of time for the extinction of a tree from the earth. That means you cannot kill a tree very easily. Okay? Whatever strength it gets from the earth, from the air, that remains intact. When you want to kill it, it is actually not finished at a time. It takes a lot of time. Okay? If you cut a tree above the ground, after some time, it grows new leaves, new shoots again. So this is one of the aspects of tree. You cannot kill a tree at a time. So this is here described in a poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of knife will do it. That means you cannot kill a tree with a blow of a knife. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. So you can not kill it easily because it has taken strength from the sunlight, from air, from water, and you can just do a little bit harm to its bark, okay, which is different colors from the leaves. Okay, so hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. So you blow with knife, okay, but you cannot kill. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. So what is written? If you cut a tree above the ground, there will be again new leaves. There will be again twigs. There will be again boughs. If you don't blow it again, it will take the size of the tree once again. Okay? No, the root is to be pulled out. So if you want to kill a tree, that root should be taken out of the ground. Out of the anchoring earth, it is to be roped, tied and pulled out. So you need ropes, okay, and you need to give a blow so that the roots are coming out of the ground, snapped out. Then it will be needed to cut, it will be needed to chop or pulled out entirely. You can pull out all the roots out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, and whatever strength the trees have actually on their roots, and those strength will be exposed. That means what a depth of the root, how much strength is there in the root, you can see when you uproot a tree. The source white and wet, and the root is what color? White, and that is wet as because it was underground. The most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth, and those roots are very much sensitive. Why? Because they were inside the earth. That's why when they come outside the ground, it will look white and it will look wet, that is not dry like the other parts of the tree. Then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So after uprooting, it will not die. Okay? There are so many things that needed to pass over the tree, then it will be killed. What are those? Scorching and choking. That means there will be sunlight, okay, huge sunlight, and there will be then the dying condition of the tree. Then there will be air, there will be sun, there will be browning, discoloration, and there will be hardening of the total body. Then there will be curling of branches and twigs. Then all the leaves will be shaded. Okay, all the leaves will shed, and then the tree will die. That means the death of a tree is not a simple matter. It will take a lot of hard labor from you. So this is all about the poem. I think you like the poem and you will love to recite this poem and understand the poem and the theme as well. So up to this today. Okay, bye bye all of you. I want you would love to read the poem once again and make the video and send in the group. Okay, bye bye.